3, 2, 1. Hello, and welcome to the Galactic Seabass Podcast. Hi, my name is Sebastian, your host now, forever and always. My name's Sebastian. They call me Seabass. I have a dog, Ollie and Andy. Usually this is me just rambling in my kitchen. However, today on episode 59 of the Galactic Seabass Podcast, we are joined by a very good friend of mine. He's a fellow comedian here in the city of San Diego. He's a really funny guy. I'm excited to go ahead and talk to him today, get to learn a little bit more about him. And Ollie, on the bed before you interrupt this entire conversation, let's go ahead and introduce you to a good friend of mine. This is Mr. Joey Joseph. Thank you so much for being here today, Joey.
Hey.
Welcome to the Galactic Seabass Podcast.
Thanks for having me.
How are you doing today, brother? This is
I'm doing fantastic.
Interesting array.
I have a nice Coors Banquet in my hand, keep me refreshed. So,
well, there we go. Here,
cheers.
stay cozy.
Cheers.
Let's get it, everybody. All right, welcome to the podcast, Joey. How are you doing today?
Doing fantastic.
Would you like a pillow?
Sure.
Go ahead for your back. Keep it nice and
For my back, yeah.
There you go. I was about to say.
Get it blown up pretty often.
Why I keep full size pillows on the couch is a whole another question.
It's comfy, dude.
It is quite nice.
It works.
Well, here's an ottoman if you'd like to join in that as well.
An Audi, okay. Thank you.
Nothing like a nice Audi.
A nice Audi.
An A4, something like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Or an A.
That's a car, right?
A5, yeah.
I don't really know. I know it has 4 circles.
Yes, I think. Yeah, it is 4.
Does Audi mean 4 in German?
It's German. I don't know.
What does Audi mean?
It's not in India, that's for sure.
Whoa! That was on a
Okay.
I was on a similar tangent. I couldn't figure out how to quite bring it to life, so I'm glad that you were there for it, Joey. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Very hospitable.
That's it.
Also,
baby.
I just want to say to the viewers and our listeners, Seabass is very hospitable.
I forgot to close the door.
Got me a nice, refreshing Coors Banquet, a pillow for
On the
my
bed.
back.
On the bed. Go.
His dog Ollie's, when he's on the bed, he's nice.
I've exercised him so much today. We went on 2 skateboard runs around the block. We played catch, and he's just ready to go.
And he's still down.
He's just chock full of energy. You know, he turns 4 years old this month.
What?
Happy birthday to Ollie.
Happy birthday, Ollie.
Love you, buddy. You're just crazy.
You little goofball.
I love it. I'm crazy too, so it's fine. I've actually been awake since 9 p.m. last night, just about.
That is also crazy.
Hey!
Hey!
So there we go. Nothing like being a little crazy every once in a while.
Crazy's fun. Crazy's nice.
Crazy makes money. I made some money last night. It feels good.
Oh, yeah. Nice,
You know,
dude.
sometimes you do what you gotta do to make sure that you make ends meet. It's a tough economy out there.
Yeah, the
How
economy.
are you surviving in this economy?
I live with my parents at home.
Nice.
And
There you go. That's a great way to do it.
It is a fantastic. I'm very
You can
lucky.
save.
I can
travel.
save money. My expenses are low.
You have parents?
I have parents that are both alive, and together, but they do hate each other, so I do have to listen to them
Well, yeah.
yell and fight. But that's a part of
It
it.
sounds like it's a typical American household.
Yeah, my household's pretty boring and regular. But I do have a twin, so that makes it fun.
I wanted to ask you about being a twin.
Yeah.
Do you know what they're thinking right now? Is that
Yeah.
far-fetched? Or do you have similar brain waves? Like, are you on similar wavelengths sometimes?
When we're together,
Yeah?
yes.
But
It is
not far apart.
No, I mean I can.
You ever just text him in the middle of the day, like, what word am I thinking?
No, usually we just communicate.
That sounds cool. But it'd be kind of a fun
Telepathically?
test.
It would be a fun test.
Just to try it. Hey, I'm thinking of an
Should I do
animal
it
right
Should
now.
I do it right now?
That'd be kind of cool.
Okay, I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
like, I don't know, an animal or like a city or something. Like, super random.
All right.
I love it. Okay, yeah, we're doing this is a brand new experiment here on the Galactic Seabass Podcast. Joey Joseph is a twin, and right now we are going to see if they can telepathically communicate to identify whatever it is that Joey decides he is going to use.
All right. He said, I texted him, what racial slur are you thinking of right now?
Okay, we are in a dangerous territory now.
Crikey.
This was one hell of a way to start off this one, but I'm excited to see the results. So stay tuned to find out more. Joey, I got a couple things written down here I'd like to talk to you about.
Let's see it.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
So, first of all, the first thing I wrote down is I would like to give some appreciation to Bill Hader.
Bill.
Bill Hader.
I do like Bill Hader.
Recently been watching Barry clips nonstop on YouTube.
Oh.
Are you a Barry fan?
Dude, I haven't seen it, but I've heard amazing things.
It's a fantastic show from episode 1. Henry Winkler, Bill Hader, other people.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful. Barry plays an assassin who falls in love with acting.
Okay.
That's basically the plot.
That's fun. And I heard it was like gory, but very dark and deep.
It's very deep. It's very comical. It's well written, and it's a great storyline to follow with a solid ending.
Okay. It's on Max.
It's on Max, yeah.
Okay.
Barry gets a high rating for me. I'm very particular about my movie ratings.
Okay.
And my TV ratings, and
Okay.
I would give Barry a solid 9.
Nice. Max is the only streaming service I don't have, so everything on it I haven't fucking watched. Like Sopranos, everyone's like, "Oi, what the hey?" I'm like, sorry.
You know that The Sopranos is based off of a Connecticut family?
Connecticut family.
Yeah, so in Danbury there used to be a team called the Danbury Trashers. It was a minor league hockey team that moved up to the NHL for 1 season.
Oh.
So that was owned by a 19-year-old kid.
I saw a documentary on that.
Documentary. So
that's fucking
The
funny.
Sopranos was based off that family.
That is awesome.
All Connecticut.
Yeah,
that's why we have the best pizza, because we have the real mobsters.
Hey.
All the real people in New York that want to avoid tax laws.
They go to Connecticut.
Go to Connecticut, and that's where the grandmas and stuff live. That's why the real good food's there.
Wow.
It's pretty interesting. Yeah, we have Lyme disease, sad white people, and great Italian food. Connecticut.
The Holy Trinity.
That's it. Tri-state area, baby.
What else can you
rock and roll.
want? Is that the tri-state area?
New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Because Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, right.
For those of you who don't know, Phineas and Ferb, Doofenshmirtz, in the tri-state area.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Nice. They're always mentioning the tri-state area.
104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. Now the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe building a rocket, or finding a mummy, or climbing up the Eiffel Tower.
Nice.
Something to something to something to something.
Or giving a monkey a show.
The tidal waves, creating nanobots, or locating Frankenstein's brain. It's over here. Fighting a dodo bird, creating a continent, or driving our sister insane. Idiots. As you can see, we got a whole lot of stuff to do before school starts this fall.
Come on, Perry.
So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Rock and roll.
Nice.
That was neat. Barry the platypus.
Barry the platypus. No,
a platypus. Barry the platypus.
Barry the platypus.
I like just the fact he could take any word and put "inator" at the end of it.
Inator.
Like,
Yeah.
The refrigerator. Oh, the headphone-inator. Like, you could just look at things.
Yeah.
The pen-inator.
I wonder if Doofenshmirtz is like...
He was probably based off a real dude.
He's like the offspring of a Nazi scientist.
He literally has Doof in his name. It's pretty funny.
It is.
He seems like a heartfelt guy. He tries to be there for
his Vanessa.
His daughter. He's always
fucking
there for his
sweet
daughter.
Baby girl fucking...
Absolutely.
Hey, Vanessa, you watch this?
That was kind of late. That was the end era of my cartoons, I think, where I started to branch out. Watch more like adult content and stuff.
That's a good one to end on. I think after that it kind of just went down.
Yeah.
It's like,
also, Bowling for Soup made that introduction.
Bowling for Soup.
The band. Yeah, 1985.
I've heard
Springsteen,
that.
Madonna.
Yeah,
that one. So what's kind of funny, there was a tweet one time that said, it was to the band, are you guys bowling for soup or on behalf of soup? Like, are they trying to obtain soup, or they are doing it for the soup? And they've responded to it, and they said, we are trying to obtain soup.
Okay.
They are bowling for soup.
For soup as the end goal.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Some more, yes. Okay, so they're...
Can't have any pudding till you eat your meat.
So their end goal is to gain soup.
Gain more soup.
They're not trying to make donations for soup.
No, they don't want to spread the cause of soup awareness,
right,
or anything like that.
Okay, well it's got people asking questions.
They have a mission. Like they have a game plan.
Right.
They have a mission statement.
Yeah,
they like that soup.
They're going.
But they were really sad when Soup Plantation closed. Although it is a plantation.
Bring him back. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Hey!
Jokes. There we go. Hey.
I'm kidding.
That's your middle name, right? Is it? Please tell me your middle name's Joel.
No.
Joey, Joel, Joseph.
No, my middle name is Eli.
You'd be alphabetically next to the KKK, which is pretty funny. The JJJ.
JJJ.
No,
the
JJJ KKK.
JJJ KKK.
Oh, that's fun. I think the last piece I wanted to talk about from the last part, if I can backtrack, it was like
Barry.
Sopranos to Barry. Oh, it's Alan.
Oh, fucking Patrick Bateman.
No, have you ever seen
American
Oh, it's an SNL.
American History X? Okay, I was kidding.
And that wasn't even the point I wanted to make. I just wanted to do the Alan. So
the Bill Hader thing.
Yes,
yes.
the Bill Hader thing.
Yeah.
This is Extreme Alan.
Dude, Bill Hader's a fucking beast. Bill Hader is a comedy acting genius.
So basically brilliant. I loved Barry. I actually, there's no way I'll be able to find the tangent. Maybe it'll pop up in the next little 20 minutes, but fantastic show. I just want to show some appreciation for him because I feel like...
Shout out Barry.
Yeah, shout out to Barry. Shout out to Bill Hader. Seriously, like, you made me laugh so many times over the years. So many roles. What did I write down? Barry, SNL. Hot Rod.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He got, what, metal in his eye?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, so I did some acid. And I decided to like play with my grinder, and then it just felt this. I got a big piece of metal in my eye. I don't know if you could like take me to the hospital or something. He's a fun character. He's just so much fun. Or when he gets that girl's number, and she goes.
Is the weird or is
he's the weird guy?
There was was it a weirder girl?
It's the one who works at like the Shake Shack thing. The
milkshake
place. Yeah. Everyone tries to spit game. And I think Rod actually gets the number, and then he gets ghosted on the double date. If I remember correctly. But Bill Hader's just hilarious through the whole thing. And
fucking Danny McBride. I love Danny
McBride. That scene of him in the ice skating rink where he's like, guys, like, I gotta be to work in like 30 minutes. So they keep the story going. He's like, we're gonna set it up. We're gonna build a... I don't remember what he says.
Yeah,
it's Sandberg's line. Yeah, so he's giving it inside the ice rink.
On the fucking thing that's going around.
The other guy working is one of the members of the Lonely Island, which is kind of fun. And his brother is the other guy.
Is the other... okay,
so everybody in the Lonely Island is in the movie.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Also one of the greatest intros ever when he like breaks his back and he's like, did you reinforce the landing? Nah, I didn't have time. Brilliant. It's kind of an homage to later on in the film.
Yeah. It is smart, dude.
Yeah. Also, all Europe, the band. That's the entire soundtrack. Besides a few like scoring notions in between scenes. Every time they used a rock song, it's Europe.
It's Europe.
Yeah, through the soundtrack. It's just Europe.
Oh fuck.
My mom actually went on tour. Oh no way. That really just happened?
I popped it off. Got it. I got it back.
Oh cool. Oh, it's a popper. I thought it was a snapper.
Hey, shut up, poppers. Shut up, Pride.
Shouts out. It's Pride Month. That sucks.
I have done poppers once, although I was already blacked out.
What is that? Like, is that an upper? Popper?
No.
Is that a Zin?
It's the gay Zin. No, it is. I'd say it's probably similar to like doing nitrous oxide. Mm-hmm. So it's like.
Oh, okay.
It's something you inhale.
Like a whip it.
Kind of. It's like it's almost like
a nose thing,
and it's in like a little
nasal
can thing that you just inhale, and you breathe it, and then your pupils widen and your whole body just gets relaxed.
That's kind of fun.
But you also go like your whole
really relaxed
body, yeah. And then, but I did not get ass fucked.
That's good.
It was with a lesbian.
Okay. That'd be pretty hard for her to do.
Right. Oh, well, I mean, maybe she came prepared.
Never
she
know.
Some toys. Yeah.
Never know. 2024.
She was
Can't be judging.
She was fully strapped. You know what I'm saying? She had that shit under her shirt.
Like that. That was funny.
Thank you.
That was cool. I'll give you a little guy.
Yeah, that was fun. Shout out Popper. Shout out the gays too. All right.
Shouts out. Happy Pride Month, everybody, if you're celebrating. I'm not, but happy Pride Month.
All right.
You know, back in my day, we just called it June 19th. I know. One's risky. Is that the thing? Oh, no, it's not. I think there's a raccoon in my
Oh
ceiling.
no, she's trying to close the door.
Yes, of course. The old neighbor situation. One day we'll be in a studio. Right now we are in the city of Ocean Beach on the date of June 6th, 2024. That is 6/4/2024. For those of you who aren't using American numbers, that's what we Americans call today. Also,
the
recently,
right way. Shout out fucking America.
That's it. Day, month, year. Almost called it European. No, that's not the right song.
That's pretty good. I was gonna start running. What?
Yeah, right. Some veteran out there is like, It's not good.
Yeah, the COD, the VC.
Do some push-ups, boy. Get to it.
Get to it. Start running.
I almost did that. I almost joined.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I was kind of looking into it, but okay. How close were you?
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had nothing. I was just like in the middle of nowhere. So, okay, earlier before we started the podcast, this was something that you asked about, is my story of like how I ended up in San Diego. Yes. I know I've talked about it before, so I'll try to be quick. Like, from 0 to 3, I was in Connecticut. My parents were together, and then they got divorced. It's like, all right, well, I wasn't cognitive enough to realize what happened. So from 3 to 11, I lived with my dad and my grandmother. And I would 5 times a year, I'd fly to Salt Lake City, where my mom was, spend 2 weeks with her. It was awesome. Never knew that was like a thing. I got older, got to 14, or excuse me, at 11, my dad finally moved out into like a duplex in Bethel, Connecticut. So I lived in another place in Connecticut without my grandmother for about a year, 2 years.
Okay.
And then he passed away. So I moved into a total of like 3 different houses in Connecticut to finish out 9th grade. Moved to Salt Lake City to do 10th grade. And then for the beginning of 11th grade, went to a different part of Utah called Sandy.
Okay.
Ollie, on the bed, please. That's a very loud noise. On the bed.
Please?
Yeah.
Please?
You can bring your toy. I don't want to interrupt this thing too badly. But your toy's just making a lot of noise.
Ole!
There you go. Okay, cool. So basically, sorry for the interruption, everybody. Let's see. In
Sandy, Utah.
Sandy, yeah. So I was there for maybe 3 months doing homeschool.
I
I was just playing guitar here every day. We didn't do any schoolwork.
That's kind of nice.
Then we moved to Wyoming. A little driving through Colorado, but then we ended up in Wyoming.
Wow.
And it was too late to sign up for the regular school year. So I went into a computer lab, and at this point, I'm super behind in high school. So in 3.5 months in the computer lab, I did 2.5 years worth of high school, which is insane.
Wow.
So I was actually ahead of track to graduate, and I graduated early at that school in Cheyenne. And then my mom moved to South Dakota for this oil job when it was all booming at the time, and I was never that far from family, so I was nervous. Moved up to South Dakota for a little bit, and then she went mom mode. Like, just, you know, I was 18, I was working a really hard construction job, doing house framing, making $8 an hour.
Fuck.
Trash. And she's like, no girls, no lights past 10, no noise, no coming home late at night. Just like, I'm an adult, I'm paying bills here. This is not cool.
Yeah.
So when I was 19, I moved to San Diego, and then I probably lived in every borough since, but this place right here, we have lived in this house for 7 years, everybody. Thank you so much for all your support over the years and for watching this channel. I appreciate you so much. All the adventures we've had, pretty much all the YouTube videos I've ever made have been from inside this house. So shouts out. Cheers, dude.
Best dude.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Episode 59, everybody. We're going. We're rock and roll. We're a year into this thing.
1 year. That's a
Isn't that
long.
crazy?
That's a long time.
It's a lot of content. Yeah, I bet if AI took over, they could make little robot simulations of you from the entities available in online presence. I have so much data available that could just be some just
you'd be
electronic.
you'd be a robot, yeah.
I could be like, they got everything. They got it all.
Yeah, todos, dude.
I'm always pretty stoned, so it's like, at least I'll be hopefully funny. You know what I want to speak about? Have you ever gotten ghosted before?
Yeah.
It sucks, right?
It does. It makes me sad.
Here's another question. You ever been ghosted by a job? I'm talking ghosted. Not like...
Oh.
Like, no, sorry.
Kind of.
Tell me more.
So it was... I was super excited. I knew when I was in college, I knew that I wanted to do like sports marketing. I'm not doing that now, but at the time I was like,
okay,
I want to do it really.
The old Jim Halpert.
Yes, the old classic Jim. And I connected with this like soccer tournament thing I think it was in Santa Monica, and I was in Orange County, and I was like, you know what? I'm down to grind. It's a free. I want to get paid, but I'd be reaching out to like local businesses, running the tournaments. I was like, that's fucking cool. I had a couple good emails with the guy, and he's like, we're super excited to have you on the team, blah, blah, blah. And then I reached out to him again for more information, and then just didn't respond. And I sent probably like 5 emails and got completely ghosted. And I was sad.
It's pretty close. Because
I was like, oh, this is my in.
Yep.
To working in this, and I was willing to work for free, so I already convinced myself. I was like, "It's okay."
How could they not hire you?
Exactly. How can you not fucking hire me?
I'm a slave.
And then I saw them fucking post shit on their Instagram, and I was like, I messaged them on Instagram.
I know you're using it.
I know you're using it. I know you're doing it.
I know you saved it.
But yeah, that hurt because like, just tell me. Oh, just say it. Like girls. I kind of get it because I've done it as well.
Yep,
but like
yep.
With the job, you say, "Oh yeah, we don't need any help anymore."
Cordial.
Let me know. That's business. It's not as personal and emotional. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully the next one doesn't do that to you.
It's okay.
Next one's a live corpse or whatever. That seems like a paradox.
I like that.
Yeah. Hey, a new paradox just dropped.
Living corpse. What about you?
Yeah, I got ghosted by my dream job here in OB. I was a chef over at the Joint for like 4 hours doing a test shift. And I never heard anything from anybody ever again. Phone calls, went in, checked on it, never got paid, never was like given any kind of compensation. And there's this girl who works there, and I don't want to give her name out to get her in trouble. Basically, she's my friend, and I hounded her every time I saw her, kind of facetiously, like, "Where's my $30?" You know, just being kind of jokey. And then one day I just said, "Hey, what if I just eat there? Can you just comp my meal?" And she's like, "Actually, that's a great idea. Why didn't we think of that?" So I got probably a $70 meal the other day. I got so much. A couple of beers.
And you got comps?
All this stuff. Oh yeah, I didn't pay a thing. Yep.
Nice.
That was pretty hype. So shouts out to you know who. And
I don't even know who, but she seems cool. Shout out.
And apparently that manager's like long gone. So check out the Joint in Ocean Beach. The place slaps. They have lunch specials, 12 to 6 every day.
Oh,
I know, pretty good. Like serious good deals. Let's see what else we got here. Do you have a favorite rapper?
Yeah. I mean, I like Jack Harlow.
Ooh, sticking with the whites. All right. Interesting.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, but I like.
I remember I said favorite rapper.
Okay, so one. Okay, Jack Harlow.
You can pick a couple, I guess, but that's an interesting choice. You seem like, you know what? I guess maybe it's the more I talk to the youth over the years, maybe, you know, I think I don't know. Do all white people have the same appreciation for hip hop culture as I do?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I like The Baby, which probably is not a better answer.
That's still, it's a modern one. He's cool. Very like, you ever listen to like old school hip hop?
No.
Do you know who Papoose is?
No fucking
idea. Do you know
idea.
who Big Pun is?
No fucking idea.
Do you know who Fat Joe is?
I've heard the name.
Okay,
I've
okay.
Heard Fat Joe.
Have you heard of Most Def?
Yes.
Okay, we got Black Star.
No.
Okay, well Most Def is in that one.
Okay.
What about Mobb Deep?
Nope.
Okay. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
Nope.
That's Mobb Deep. Oh,
okay.
Interesting.
No.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, I've heard.
Okay. Can you name a song?
No.
They have a song called the Wu-Tang Clan.
Fuck. I was so close. Fuck. Okay.
Oh, you're good, dude.
Or freak. Sorry for the fucking kids.
No,
listening.
it's that's pretty fun. No, hip hop culture is something I appreciate a lot. You know, as I showed you before we started, I'm currently working on a mixtape.
Spitting.
Yeah, what'd you think? First take.
I like it.
Did you expect it?
No, I did not expect that. I expected a much shittier version
just like a white
of what
dude.
I heard.
Yeah.
But I think the quality of the vocals, the recording was nice.
Appreciate it.
Nice beat on the back.
Yeah, gotta
had
get
the
it.
radio.
Gotta get it mixed and mastered. It's kind of a demo. It'd be like what you're hearing a demo. It's like, yo, I'm trying to get my demo out. So you can go to a studio and really produce it the right way.
Nice.
Because there are levels to it. You know, I have like a home setup and a little Scarlett 2i2 and a laptop and a mic. That's it. So that's all the editing tools I have available. But you know, you see one of those giant boards. Like in theory, if you know what you're doing, that whole board exists in a computer. If you know how to manipulate it.
Yeah.
Mixing and mastering is one of those technical elements of music that it's such a engineering based thing. Part of my brain doesn't know how that stuff works. I love creating, writing, and just making, but the math is hard. It's math.
It's a completely different aspect.
Every time you add a delay, you don't have to know how many quarter, like how you want to set it apart and where the drift should be, or like if you want to crash, you have to build up. You should build up a crash in reverse, so it's like that's a better sound than just depending on what you're. It's interesting.
Yeah.
There's so many dynamics. Have you ever made music in your life?
I
dabbled?
I did dabble.
Yeah.
A few. So I used to play guitar a lot when I was in high
cool.
school, and a little bit before.
Who are some of your influences?
Excuse me. Okay, so
Giancarlo?
Shawn Mendes.
Okay, sick. Yeah, Shawn Mendes.
So like, I got into guitar because I got hurt. I couldn't play soccer.
Okay.
And I was
That's a good excuse, honestly. You can't use your legs, so I got my hands.
Right, exactly. I got my fucking... And I was very depressed, but also in a relationship. I was simped out.
Okay,
but,
yeah. So you had a girlfriend.
I did.
You're like, I gotta do something.
Right. And also with my time, and so I started learning just acoustic guitar in my room, and I used to take lessons on electric, but I was never really an electric guy growing up.
Yep.
And I'd learn songs that I didn't really know, and I was like, I'd rather learn songs that I do know and not play the practice shit. So I just go on YouTube. Shout out Marty Music.
Oh, dude! Shout out Marty Music.
Do you know? You know?
I know exactly who you're
Marty
talking
Schwartz?
about. Dude.
Yeah,
man.
my fucking guy.
Marty and Justin taught me everything, dog.
Marty Music, baby.
Dude, it's just shouts out, seriously. Free courses for people all over the world.
Good.
He taught me how to play Bob Dylan songs. That was cool. There was a time of every day I would wake up and try to learn a song.
That's fucking awesome.
It was cool. Guitar was such a devotion period, and now I don't remember the last time I played it.
Dude, same.
But when you play it, you're like, oh yeah, I can do all these chords now.
It's
kinda
nice.
Locked in. It's sick.
And the finger picking, the motions, like it's buried deep in my head or in my.
You're a picker. You like to.
Yeah, I use my fingers.
I'm a pick guy. I like the pick, big pick. Big old pick.
I always thought like
big pick.
Finger picking was beautiful. I don't know.
Oh, there is an element to it. I have one song I've recorded with finger picking, and it's so simple. It's one chord and just like a certain style through the whole thing.
Back? Yeah, dude.
It's a 2-minute song, but I'm very proud of it. One of those things I told you, like, I want to make some music videos for all my musical endeavors over the years and put them on the YouTube channel. I think that'd be a really cool way to do it. If you would like to support the YouTube channel, there are several options down below. There is a Venmo, a Cashapp, a Patreon, with exclusive access to behind-the-scenes content you can't see otherwise. If you would like to... If you would like to follow Joey here, check out his freaking Instagram in the description below. We are sleep deprived. Joey probably had a good night's sleep. However, I'm going to round up that factor for the both of us here, and we're having a great time. And you know what?
He's double deprived, so I can take.
That's it.
He's two people sleep deprived.
So we can have this episode double the pride.
So gang.
Because it's Pride Month, baby.
Shout out Pride, baby.
Shouts out to the flags. All the colors.
The flags. I like that. Okay.
Yeah. The flags.
The flags.
No way, dude.
The flags. The fucking flag. Okay.
These freaking flags.
These freaking.
Oh my gosh.
God, there's flags everywhere.
There's so many flags at this.
So many flags.
This restaurant is full of flags.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I think we found a loophole.
I think we did.
A floophole.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Sleep deprivation is the winner.
For creative inspiration.
I swear
Don't
to you.
sleep, you fucking pussy.
Dude, I saw a masterclass that I was taking one time. It was a Dead Mouse masterclass for electronic music production.
I saw that.
Yeah, I took it. I took the whole course. I learned a lot in that. And I haven't used it for shit, but like, I learned it. But really what I took away from it was like this very specific line that Joel said that was along the lines of, I like to stay up all night and work in the creative space of when I'm barely awake, because you know when you're super conscious doing something creative, you have that part of you, it's like, I don't like it. You shouldn't do that. That's stupid. When you're stupid tired, that guy's like, yeah, just do it. I don't care.
That guy's asleep.
He's just like, he's like a security guard in a movie where the robbers are breaking in and it's for kids. So he's like,
Dude, that's
it's kind of interesting. Like
that is, and I've heard
painting, writing, whatever, dude. Whatever your medium is.
Any creative expression.
Creative expression.
At
to turn off the limiter.
Yeah.
It's almost the governor of your body, like of your brain.
The governor.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Gavin. Okay, no.
Yeah, no. Straight up, dude. Fuck the governor. Fuck you, Newsom.
Dumbass Newsom.
Running our state into the ground. And then he's like, no, I'm going to lower the gas prices by $1. Like, hey, remember 5 years ago when it was like $3? You piece of garbage.
What a cocksucker.
I hate that Texas is still $3. If you drive 12 hours, it's $3.
Dude, they're so different.
That doesn't make any sense. Does that make any sense to you?
It's because they're not the 5th largest economy in the world. California.
Oh, what's the five? Oh, what? Oh, just kidding. That's like an extra letter.
See, we're 5th largest economy, so our gas is $5.
I don't know. I'm throwing up gang signs.
It's all right. We can do that.
All right, you're good. Okay, let's move through. Did you know that Michael Jackson's chimpanzee is still alive? He lives in Florida, and he's 40 years old.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
40 years old?
40. The chimp is going, dog.
What's the life expectancy? Did the kid or did the monkey diddle kids?
He did a lot of bananas. He did.
Did he peel them too?
Oh man, I'm not.
Hopefully the kids were circumcised.
I'm not sure if he
would have been a little aggressive and violent.
I'm not sure if he did that. I'm gonna have to be honest. Let's go ahead and grab our laptop so we can check in.
Laptop.
Closing all the tabs that you can't see.
Pornography.
That's cool. No, I haven't watched porn in like 8 years, dude. It feels so good. I'm like, I'm not even kidding. It's fucking awesome.
Whoa. Do you just do your thoughts?
Yeah, I have basically a sexual highlight reel of all my like top moments from over the years, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm the best. I'm so good. Oh, I'm awesome. And then
that's
like,
nice. And I'm sure they get better.
She was hot. Like, yeah, like no, it's cool. It's just like little moments. Like they definitely all happened at some point, but I have such a plethora to go through. It's kind of disgusting and like, yeah, but it's like, hey, it's my life, dude. I'm not gonna basically when you go on the internet and you watch pornography, you could be contributing to sex trafficking. You could be watching people that aren't necessarily fully consensual in that regard. They could be underage. There's just so many dynamics of like, this is bad. Not to mention the fact that you could develop like erectile dysfunction in your early 20s because you develop all these sexual scenarios in your head and your brain doesn't know the difference from sex and porn. So when you meet a real girl and she only has this one regular vagina and you're used to midgets and whips and like sawzall dildos,
and you can't get hard if
there's no way you won't be able to perform, and that's how people get erectile dysfunction early on set. And there's so much available porn. Louis had the best bit ever where he's like, if you sat a baby down and made it watch all the porn in alphabetical order, it would die before it got through anal. And that was a while ago. That's true though. Like every day they're making, like, you're done, stop, you're good, we made it, we're good, we have all the stuff.
Content kings.
It's one of those things, man. But like,
reality kings.
What does the content come at as far as the cost go? You know, to like the individuals that partake. Some can handle it very well.
Point.
But some people like fall victim to the industry, and that's a. If you think acting is bad, like I don't know what porn can be like. That's probably wild, dude.
Yeah.
You do one bad video, and it's like your rep's over, and you're on a DVD somewhere, just like in the worst moment of your life. Do you want to hear the most like?
You want to fucking vulnerable, dude. August Ames.
Yeah, dude.
She was nice.
There was something that I learned right around the time where I quit. That like, remember I used to go to this video. I'll keep it real. It was called. Should I say it? I feel like I should
keep it real. Let's say it.
Write it down. All right. It was called efucked.com.
Okay.
Like with F-U-K-T or something like that.
Okay.
And basically it was like the funniest videos from porn, like blooper reels or just like random just kind of like weird things. And one of them was called a Whoregasm compilation. Now that's WHOREGASM.
Yes.
And it's like, what is that? Now basically what that is when a girl has an orgasm on camera and then realizes why she's having it and starts crying. And it's like, whoa. I watched a bunch of those and it's like,
did you come?
Yeah, like they did, but that's on at what cost? Did I? Probably. Most likely I was touching myself at the time, and it's like, whatever. Like I fell victim. I've been checking out pornography since I was like a kid.
Yeah.
Remember this girl, her name was Tegan. We were like little kids, like 10 years old, neighbors. She came over to hang out.
Whoa.
Yeah. We're just like best buds. Just go hang out and say we're kids. And then one day we're on the computer, like we're playing kid games, and then it was like, you want to see something? And we went to this website, and it was called herfirstbigcock.com. Yeah, so like the first porn I remember watching was just giant meat hammers.
Fuck.
And I was like, whoa, I'm a little boy. I did not look like that. I remember one time, because it was in like, okay, imagine like, you open a front door, there's a hallway, and then you're in the kitchen. In the kitchen, in the back left, is like a computer desk.
Yeah.
With a table next to it, and on the other half of the kitchen is a sink and the cupboards and shit.
Yeah.
So we're at the table watching this, this stuff.
This meat hammer.
Yeah, and I hear the door open, and so my dad comes in. And I'm like, oh no. Close it, and I hide under the table, and she sits at the table, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, we're playing hide and seek. It's like, what? I don't know if you ever figured that out, but yeah, it was like hardcore pornography.
Wow.
And then I remember she flashed me her genitals, and I flashed her mine in a pool, like a backyard pool from the other side. We had goggles on, and went under. It was like, just showed it real quick. It was kind of neat. Like
kind of, if I was at that age, that'd be kind of hot.
I saw her as an adult, and it was like, oh my gosh, it's good to see you. Like
no
we were like, dude, she had the first Sims. I remember like sitting there watching her play it. She had cheat codes and had like one of those little like water, the little birds that just dip over and over again.
I never.
It's like a bird. It's a no. It's a real thing.
Oh, the ink.
It's a bird.
Yeah.
So she had it on a key. It was like hitting a key, like in The Simpsons, dude. When he sets off the nuclear reactor, it's like, yes, yeah, adding points and dollars and stuff. I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
It was cool. First time I saw like a cheat code in that as a little kid.
Holy shit,
dude! That shouts out to Tegan, dude. I hope you're well. I don't know if I should use your last name. I'm a little nervous. I told people a lot about you. Yeah, so
Go T.
All right, let's see. Do you tip your Uber drivers?
Yeah.
Good. You know the drivers only make 35% whatever you pay for the ride?
Really?
Yep. If you leave a tip, we keep 100% of all tip proceeds.
30% of the ride.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow. Damn.
It's a trip. Yeah, I just hit 6,000 rides the other day.
Nice.
And
That's a lot. Fuck.
I know. Over the years.
Good shit, dude.
See if this chat box is going on. Yeah, it's been a little fun journey. I'll tell you what. Oh, snap.
There's people messaging?
Cool, sweet. Yep. Someone's watching this thing.
Hey!
Hey, what's up, Jazz? Jazz going nuts. Yeah, you wrote a lot of things here. I'm going to take a second to... I love Joel. It's literally the only name he doesn't have. That's great. I love the convo. By the way, new electronic. Are you from Mass? Are you from Massachusetts?
Me?
Yeah.
No! I'm from San Diego.
San Diego.
Hey!
I'm Connecticut. Heard the like little Joey Diaz.
Cocksucker.
That's it. Nanner's done. I don't even know what we're talking about. Kill Tony shouts out. We definitely went to Kill Tony.
KT.
And I owe money for using the express lane on the 405 trying to get up there. Shouts out to Paulo Leo for sending me that money.
Brazilian
Bar
bar.
half deaf of the darker shades. Plane up. Take a. Oh, you already know the drill. You know when planes fly by, we take a drink. Oh my gosh, dude, this is like.
You got 5.2.
I love this guy.
Nice.
Let's get it. Oh yeah, I'll be in Austin in the next few months if you support this podcast. There are several options down below.
In Austin, Jazz, are you a comic? And if so, I might. Woo!
Yeah.
I might go in October.
Cool beans.
I might slide in
Let's get it.
just to say what's up with
Couple of peeps.
yeah.
Couple of people.
I know Benny's. Well, Benny's in Louisiana. Shout out Benny Benoit.
Shut up, Benny.
He's in Louisiana and is
Benoit.
in Austin
Cool beans.
for comedy.
Oh, the life expectancy of a chimpanzee.
Yes.
There we go. Life expectancy of a chimpanzee. What is it?
What is it?
What is it? What the fuck? The average lifespan is usually less than 15 years. Motherfucker, what?
How many fetuses was this Michael
Yo,
Jackson?
Michael Jackson and his chimpanzee should have switched doctors, bro. He would have lived to be like 300.
That's a great point.
That's a pretty decent point. Damn, Michael Jackson's chimpanzee is 40 years old and Michael Jackson didn't even make it that far. Chimpanzees only are supposed to live to 15.
No.
Jane Goodall, why didn't you save Michael?
What the fuck?
That's Jane not Goodall.
Bad all.
Excuse me, I remember where I was when Michael Jackson died. Do you remember?
Yeah.
He's one of those people.
Oh yeah, dude. It was
I was at a Hollywood video.
Hollywood Video. Nice. That was the time. Yeah. Fuck.
Yep.
I was at Southwestern College for Kids. Shout out College for Kids. And like driving back home, and I heard on the radio. I was like, wow.
Damn, yeah, I heard on the radio too. The radio
Michael Jackson.
in the parking lot.
Crazy
They were
shit.
like, Michael Jackson just died. It was like, or something like that. I'm like, holy shit. I don't know why. I remember where I was when my dad died and Michael Jackson. Like, that's it. I don't any other
No
celebrity.
Kobe?
Nah, dude. I'm like, nope.
No.
I remember it. I remember I was like I shot something in the trash. I was like, and I was like, oh, you can't do that.
And then it caught on fire, and you're like, what the heck?
No, yeah.
Oh, Kobe.
It's pretty sad what happened. Like with it's his daughter. Like he's survived by other members of his family, but like, damn. And then Ari came out and went nuts like the day it happened. And then, dude, at the Kill Tony Arena show, Ari, remember we had like the Lakers jersey cut out with the mouse trap and his big old package just hanging through?
Ari Shafir
On a Kobe
has
jersey.
some nuts.
That dude's got balls.
He's got
physically and figuratively.
Correct.
It's ridiculous.
He's you know, I think he does go too far, but I do think it is funny.
Do you think he's a good representation of your people?
Of Jews, probably not. Not at all.
Did you see Jew?
I did not.
The special?
I did. Here's the thing. I'm like.
It's really good.
I heard it was great.
It's amazing.
I am Jewish.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't grow up doing anything. I don't celebrate any holidays.
Oh, that's cool.
I went to Israel 2 years ago for free.
Right.
Dated a Jewish girl for
that's kind of cool.
About 8 months or 7 months.
You got invited to go.
Yeah. Well, I applied.
Oh.
And they're like, "Oh, you're Jewish."
Wait, what?
Yeah. So because
you have to apply.
I am.
Like a school, like the whole country.
It's
To get in?
It's a program.
Or just to go to the...
Just to go to Israel. So...
Is that for everybody? If you want to go? Like, I gotta fill out...
Well, you have to kind of show that you have
a test?
Jewish roots. And
you can't go if you're not Jewish. I can't go.
No. Okay, so...
Can I go visit?
It's a program called Birthright where you get a 100% fully funded trip to Israel.
They will take you to go see it.
And
like,
you get in.
Right.
Yeah, you join like a group, and it's a whole program for like, I think it's a week.
Sounds kind of cool.
8 days, maybe 10 days. Everything's planned out. Everything's free because there's some rich Jew. Well, there's a lot of rich Jews. There's some rich Jew in Israel who wants to promote support for Israel. I'm sure there still are, especially now. But yeah, I went, and it was amazing.
Did you touch the big rock or whatever?
The wall?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Is it cool? I cried.
Really?
I felt like it was moving. I thought it was gonna fall over.
No way.
It's not gonna fall over. But I put my hand on it, and it was like vibrating the whole time.
You think it really is vibrating? Like they put a little thing in there. It's like they're bumping like Travis Scott and stuff.
Oh, something. I think that they put a phone in there, and they just keep calling it, and it just.
Yeah, someone's on callmycellphone.com.
Yeah.
Instead of the ring.
Sneaky Jews. No.
Oh my gosh.
But it was powerful, and it is.
I think Mr. Burns is Jewish. He's like excellent.
Oh yeah, that's pretty funny. Yes.
Have you ever seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Yes.
What'd you think?
After that, I was like, I kind of want to work in sports marketing, like Matthew McConaughey.
Mm-hmm. It was a cool one. I like the antonym of like, I have 10 days to have him dump me, and you have 10 days to win her or whatever. Like, wow. When a immovable object meets an unstoppable force. That's pretty cool. Honestly,
it's a pretty good rom-com.
I can't even give it a review because I fell asleep and I didn't finish it.
They end up together.
Oh.
So, sorry.
Probably 6 then. I give it like a 6.
Spoiler alert!
I watched it. I literally sat down for 2.5 hours and watched an entire Bollywood film called Ave Sham. It's Aavesham. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched like 10 minutes of it and I was hooked. And I was going to go to bed. I ended up staying up for 2.5 hours watching this, and I had to read it all the time because you can't look away during a foreign movie. You have to kind of like. And also, I'm convinced people that don't like subtitles can't read fast. So just sorry you're illiterate, but like whatever.
Right.
So what was funny about the movie? Almost every single character was referred to as bro, which was awesome.
No way.
They're like, you gotta listen to bro. Bro had the craziest story.
In an Indian accent? Or was
it's just like the
subtitle.
The subtitle, but everybody's bro. It's kind of funny. It's a little mundane after a while.
I like that.
And all the weapons are tools. Like, grab the tools. No tools. Whenever they grab, like, guns or knives or stuff.
Wow.
And it's pretty funny. It's basically about these 3... It's like an Indian Superbad. I'm not even kidding. Like,
That's awesome.
These 3 kids basically are freshmen, and the seniors just decide to pick on freshmen every once in a while. So, like, one day, one of the... Like, it'd be the Jonah Hill character of the group. He walks by the seniors and, like, spits water at them. And that night, they, like, 100 bikers come over to that house, drag them out naked, beating them, bring them to a house, force them in a room for like 3 days, beat the shit out of them. Then afterwards, they're like, "All right, you're cool with us now." And from then on out, they're like, they're just their bitch. And so these 3 kids are like, "We gotta fucking find a plan. Let's go to the bars, and we're gonna wait until we like meet a mercenary, like someone really gang oriented and violent. We're gonna meet someone who will hurt them." And they end up meeting like the scariest guy ever. His name is Rangan, and he killed his brother. He killed his family. He joined like the mafia from the bottom up, started his own gang, and he becomes like their fucking buds. And they wait until the time's right, and they're like, "Hey, by the way, we kind of got beat up by these kids." And he's like, "What?" And then just like starts flipping tables, like, and then it's. But then it gets crazy because they realize he's fucking psycho. And they're in it to win it now. And one of, like, the dudes, like, tries to leave and he cuts his fucking head off. And you're like, oh no, and they're really scared at this point.
Whoa.
And it's like, holy shit, dude, you're so involved in the storyline at this point. It's pretty wild to watch, and the ending was so beautiful. Like, I don't know if you're gonna have the time to ever sit through this, so I'm gonna give it away. Spoiler alert, skip ahead if you don't want to hear this. Basically, they're so scared for their lives, they call this rival gang to basically like come take him out. And this guy, the whole movie, he's never thrown a punch. He only tells people like, hey, break this guy's arm, break his arm, take his leg and break it in 2 pieces, like cut his foot off, like, and just because he was literally walking around the fight like telling his dudes what to do. It's really cool the way they did it.
Holy
and so
shit.
finally this 50 dudes show up, start beating the shit out of this guy. He takes 3 hits and he's like, he's still up, he's ready to go, and then this big leader on the other side's like, hey, thanks boys, thanks for helping me out. He goes like, are you kidding me? My fucking boys ratted me out? And he just starts going nuts. He kills like 60 dudes with a little tiny knife. And then he goes after the boys. And it's like they're in this room crying. They're all like, he's beating a door with his bare hand, about to break through it. Like he's gonna kill him. And like one of their moms calls. And earlier in the beginning, the mom was like, hey, just if you're with my son, please make sure he's always happy. And he's like, you got it, Mom. Fucking, I got you. And then like his mom calls as like he looks at the floor, sees the mom in the voicemail, looks through the shining essenced hole in the door at these 3 kids, like literally bawling.
Wow.
And then he answers the phone like, hello? You're like, hello? He's like, hey, like, oh, is this Rangan? Are you happy, my son? She's like, no. And he's like, what about Bibi? Is Bibi happy? And it's like, Bibi, Aju, and Setpal. It's like the 3 kids. And he looks at him. He looks at him through this thing, and he's just like terrified. He's on the brink of death. Like, all the kids want to do is graduate school. They got beat up by the kids, so they hired this fucking dude to beat up them, and now they're in this bigger thing.
Right.
And it's like they're just wrapped up in some shit. So he's like, yeah, he's happy. And so like he finally like reaches in, unlocks the bolt from the door, opens it up, looks at these 3 kids with a fucking knife. He just killed 90 dudes. He's ready to be like, they're nothing. They're losers.
Yeah.
They haven't thrown a punch the whole movie. And he's like, and all of his boys are outside waiting to go too, like, let me rip them apart! Like, and he's just like, these boys don't deserve our friendship. You're out. He kicks them out of the gang, basically. And he's like, if you fail your midterms, I'll fucking kill you.
That's hilarious. And that's how it ends?
So the end of the movie is like, one of them passes. Like, the Fogel, basically, would have passed. And then Michael and Evan and Seth would have got 1 F each. And so like they're running out of the school, and all the gang members are just waiting there, and they're probably not gonna kill him, but they're gonna beat the shit out of him.
That's hilarious.
And the one kid who got it, like Fogel, got away with it. He's like, one of you fails, you all fail, and it just ends with them running.
Fuck.
And then it's a super sick ass animated sequence for like 4 minutes for the outro.
That's funny.
It was beautiful, and I gave it a solid ass 8.75.
Nice. Okay.
I know you have to leave soon, so let me get through the main points.
My brother texted back.
Oh.
Okay. I didn't say sorry. I said
just to reiterate. The question I wanted to see if did you read it already?
Yeah, it's already read it.
Did it match your answer?
So I changed the real question.
The question.
I texted him.
Just to reiterate, but for anybody that's tuning in right now.
What I said, I texted him.
Let me get through them. So
Okay.
Joey, I'm sorry. We were trying to see if Joey could telepathically connect with his twin to figure out which racial slur he was thinking of. So, right now, we're finding the results. Joey?
So the real question I texted him was,
You didn't say that?
guess an animal.
Oh, man.
Because I know if I said slur,
You made me say that.
my brother would come back with the N-word in full extension. I said animal, he said dead hooker.
Really?
I was thinking of panda.
That's okay.
Fuck!
Well, I'm sure a lot of hookers have died at Panda Express.
Yeah, probably.
Did he really say dead hooker?
He did say dead hooker.
What a cool guy. I like your brother.
He's a beast. Okay, let me.
All right, last ones. I know we got to wrap this up.
Okay.
He has stuff to do. Okay, super quick. The other guys, Will Ferrell or Mark Wahlberg. Pick one. One dies.
Will Ferrell.
Done. Yep, absolutely. Wrote my senior thesis on him. Sorry, Mark. Go back to the Funky Bunch. All right.
Love you, Will.
I watched a bunch of clips from Elysium. You ever seen it?
No.
Okay. I saw this, yeah, but I thought it was like a movie about Detroit, and then it ended up being like a space movie.
Oh, it's like the aliens.
I
one,
watched,
right?
yeah, I watched Matt Damon get stuck in an oven, like basically. It was like the scene in 8 Mile where he's working on the stuff, but like if the manager was like, "Hey, go in there and get that out," and he's like, "I don't want to," and he's like, "Get in there or you're fired," which is actually an OSHA violation. But he goes in and basically just gets like radiated to the point where he's gonna die. So he has 5 days to live, and that's what makes him like make the journey up to the big city or whatever.
Oh wow.
Classic City in the Sky, which all falls from the movie Metropolis, 1923, a 3.5-hour black and white silent film. Beautiful. Go check it out.
Go check it out.
Also check out Joey's Instagram in the description.
My Instagram.
Since your name has 2 first names, are you related to Ricky Bobby?
Yes.
Okay.
They're cousins.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that and go with it. Did you know that those conjoined twins, or like with the 2 heads, they got married?
Oh yeah.
So every time they have intercourse, is that a threesome?
Either a threesome or a. No.
We're gonna do the psycho thing?
No, it's a rape.
Oh, that's bad.
You know,
that's bad.
I hope that she's cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have to. Because then could the other one get married
The
as well?
other one? Yeah, well, I mean, you have to get twice as much consent. That's crazy. Damn. All right, homeboy put himself into. I'm sure when it works, it works. It's like,
Right. It's probably nice.
That's probably one of those moments. Yeah, you gotta go with it. Okay. Did you know that in Buenos Aires, Argentina?
Yes.
I know that because of the movie Starship Troopers. Shouts out. Would you like to know more? Did you know a 60-year-old won Miss Universe?
Hot.
Yeah.
A gilf?
I want to show you real.
Argentina. My cousin lived in Argentina for a handful of months. He said the women are beautiful. So maybe they're just a classy city.
Let's see if this meme was full of shit. Nope, that's real. 60-year-old makes history of being crowned Miss Universe, Buenos Aires. Let's see your face. Damn,
Not
there
bad.
was. It's pretty good for 60, but there's better ones.
Yes.
All
Not
right.
bad. She must.
Damn, she got money, or she sucked somebody's dick real good.
Yeah, nice.
That's crazy. Okay. You ever think about like everybody that blew up and became a celebrity at some point? They had their last moment before fame, like the last time they went out in public and nobody knew them. But then the next day, everything changed.
Yeah.
I saw a photo of the set of Friends. They flew them out to Vegas to go be normal right before the premiere because they knew that right after, nothing would be the same,
Wow.
especially for Matthew Perry. But like, I know what I said.
Go
Rest in peace. I like the show. And he was pretty good in that one movie with the lady. What films Alone starred in
17
Friends with
again?
Bruce Willis? We answered so fast it was scary. Everyone stand up when we scream Matthew Perry. Now quiet in the theater or it's gonna get tragic. We're about to take you to a dream world of magic. It's the chronic what curls of Narnia. We smoked that chronic what calls of Narnia. That's that chronic what calls of Narnia. We asked that chronic what calls of Narnia.
Narnia.
Oh wait.
All right.
Okay, that's it. Okay, last one. So what do you think about that? Like, you ever think maybe one day you'll have your day? What you might do, or if you'll even like know what to do, or
I hope so.
like if you make it, what's your end goal? What like? So you're a comedian. You're doing comedy. I think you're really funny.
Thanks.
We didn't really kind of get into your whole like backstory of Comedyville. I'm sure most people will ask.
Another time.
Love to have you back, and we'll get back into the beginnings.
Cheers.
So like, what are you trying to get out of this? Why do you keep doing it?
I think it'd be really awesome to make a career of being a goofball and making people laugh. I do like writing, so maybe writing a comedy, being like a side character in a comedy, would be like a Rob Riggle in Step Brothers or 21 Jump Street. I think that's fucking the
You're
ideal.
in improv and acting stuff too. Cool.
I'm doing acting kind of. Doing some sketch stuff.
You want to plug your sketch thing with Jack?
He can't read. We have one sketch posted right now, but we have 2 or 3 being edited.
Is that
and we will keep it going. Yeah, he can't read productions. He can't read.
He can't read HECANTREAD Productions.
He can't read.
On Instagram?
Instagram, YouTube. A lot of shit coming. Probably.
Check it out.
In the future.
Maybe I'll be in a skit.
Right.
Who knows?
I think we might.
I've got scripts. I have so many scripts.
You got scripts? Okay. We're slowly getting through some, so. But once we do, we have a few with.
That's nice. Also, shout out to Jack for letting me kind of rip off the name of your show for a while.
Oh, the Tales of the Uber?
Tales from the Uber was definitely an homage to Tales from the Psych Ward.
Which is very successful. Shout out, Jack.
It's doing pretty good. Yeah, go Jack. He's gotten like 35,000 subscribers from this thing on Instagram. And I don't know what TikTok's doing. That's phenomenal. I'm not going to give away the secret that he told me about it, but it definitely goes to show like social media is just, woo! It's all bullshit. So I don't like it, but I'm going to keep making content. We did an episode of comedy in the car that went kind of a ride today. It was kind of fun. A little bit of a risky joke. If you did happen to hear that joke, know that it is a joke. And I also am not a rich elite person who goes to islands to diddle kiddos. So I'm just a regular guy making fun of them.
Galactic, boom.
Galactic Seabass.
I gotta head out now.
That's it. Wait, last thing.
Okay.
Wasn't Alexander the Great?
He's pretty awesome.
Absolutely. Shouts out to Macedonia. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Seabass.
You know what?
Awesome
Real quick,
stuff.
before you go, you want to plug your dates? You got dates?
Yes, but not off the top of my head.
You're like running out the door. Do you have any dates?
I do have to go.
Check out his Instagram for dates.
Joey Joseph, JoeyJokesEPH. Everything.
Instagram, everything.
Love you. Thank you, Seabass.
Thank you so much for being here today, Joey.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Go ahead and rock and roll. I'll see you out, and I'll go ahead and wrap this up on my own. I know you gotta go. Thanks for being here today.
Awesome.
This is a first.
This is.
I wish I had more time to hang out.
We'll be a second. I know, dude. I'm like, fuck.
Hey, no worries,
I promise I'd do a little acting.
You travel safely, buddy. Best of luck in all your endeavors. I'll see you soon. Will I see you tonight?
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
All right, cool. Rock and roll, man. Be well, everybody. Thank you so much for being on the podcast. Rock and roll. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it here. And now my lungs decided to stop work. Cheese Louise, Papa Cheese. Well, that's the end of Seabass. Here on episode 59. Thank you so much for being here today. This was a lot of fun. We're rocking, we're rolling. That was a good time. Really appreciate you tuning in for this little bit of an adventure. This endeavor. This little thingamajiggy, thingamabobber. Mr. Duder. Pigeon Eluder. All right, rock and roll. Let's go ahead and read these comments real quick. I hear a South Shore accent. Yep, my friend is from San Diego. Yep, I'm Jelly. Be in Austin in the next few months. I really hope to be in Austin as soon as possible. I'm trying to get myself on Kill Tony this month. In the hopes that I can open up for Casey and Red Band when they come to the American Comedy Company here in July. That's a very long shot. If anybody wants to buy me a plane ticket to Austin, I would appreciate it. So go ahead and hit me up in the DMs for that one. That's it. Comedy is the way to do it, man. It's like you're not just doing jokes, you're changing the chemical balance of people's brains. You are literally engaging new muscles that are going to take this person from being in one mindset to another, and they carry that out into the world, and they give that to other people, and you just spread joy everywhere. Telling jokes is the best, dude. Is the best. Telling jokes is the best. I ain't never gonna stop telling jokes, man. I got 3 mics. Ow! I haven't slept in 25 hours. No, just kidding. That's not true. What time is it? 4:30? I haven't slept in 17 and a half hours. I'm having a good time. You guys are great. I'm happy to be here. This is the Galactic Seabass Podcast. And that's a plane going overhead. We really are in like the end of our wits here. One time I drove to Connecticut in 64 hours with 13 hours sleep total. So we can definitely do the rest of today. I'll tell you what, by golly, by G Willikers, baby, we're doing this. Shouts out to Joey for being on the podcast today. That was super fun. Really happy to have a guest, happy to just talk to somebody and not just have to ramble for a couple hours. That was cool. Now I'm just rambling for a couple of minutes with you guys. I'm going through these comments real quick. Y'all in LA? Nope, we're in San Diego. Excuse me. San Diego's pretty cool. Or Texas. Nope, not in Texas yet. However, one day we will be very soon. Go ahead and stay tuned. Be right back. Checking the grill. All right. Ari loves ya. Thank you very much. Shouts out to Ari. Thank you for loving me. I appreciate that a lot. 100% German here. Oh man, du bist eine schöne Frau. Let's see if I converted to thingamajig. I was trying to save some money. That's not a bad idea. Fiscal responsibility is never a bad option. So if that's a route that you want to take in this life, then I wholeheartedly respect your decision. Love the new lifestyle. That's it. We're getting it, baby. We've done 508 comedy sets. We just hit 6,000 rides in rideshare. We have a YouTube channel that's about to hit 60 podcasts with over 400 videos available. I made a documentary. I made an album. It's on Spotify. I'm working on a mixtape right now. I got a bunch of poetry. Oh man, I got photos for sale. I'm working on a calendar of Ocean Beach, trying to get that for sale. If you would like to support these crazy endeavors, so I don't have to drive Taxi Man all day, just go ahead and click one of the links in my little description. If you would like to do the YouTube supporting stuff, hit the like button, the share button, the subscribe button. All that stuff really means a lot. Send it to your friends, send it to your grandma, and show her how interesting and unique I am as a person. I mean, doesn't this just enthrall you? All right, I'm just kidding. That sounded like a lot. I don't want to sound pompous. I appreciate you for tuning into this sincerely. You guys are great. I'm very sleepy. Holy cow, I've been awake for a long time. At the same time, I make these episodes because I love you. You know, I worked. I did 17 rides last night. I edited like 5 songs on the mixtape. I just, I got a bunch of work done around the house. I took Ollie on some skateboard missions. You gotta take him on a walk, do some potty breaks. I gotta feed him. I gotta go ahead and water the plants and, make sure everything's just kind of set in order and do my thing. Make sure it's all good to go so that I can be here to make sure that I'm able to make these videos for you guys. And there's plenty more adventures on the horizon. Also, there's a very special little lady I want to shout out to. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, it's been pretty cool. Things are going on. I met this one lady in a bar who the next day said some weird stuff, but that night she came out from the bathroom and said, I had this really weird, overpowering sensation that your dad came through and spoke to me and said he really appreciated how much you honor him and let him into your life. And if you just want to have him be more involved, you have to physically invite him. So every morning I've just been saying, hey, Dad, you're welcome to today. I invite you. And I took this necklace off his deathbed, and I've always had it on except for swim class in 9th grade, so it means a lot. And so far, all these crazy cool things have been happening. I'm very appreciative of that. So I am also appreciative of you for being here today on the Galactic Seabass Podcast, episode 59. I'm very sleep deprived. I am very sleep deprived, and I need to go and get some stuff done before some comedy shows tonight. Which I know is a crazy thing, a crazy idea, but at the same time, I feel like I'm pretty funny right now. I'm on the cusp of reality. So if there's any time to riff, it's meow. Appreciate you for being here. You guys are great. Please stay tuned. I've got some shows coming up. I actually have the dates for them available. I can say them right now. I would love for you to come see me. This not quite Sunday, 10 days from now, I will be doing the Comedy or Worse podcast showcase hosted by Aaron Trahan at Mic Drop Comedy Club. You can go check out tickets on micdropcomedy.com. It's a whole bunch of people who have been on the Comedy or Worse podcast, a bunch of really good, funny friends of mine. That is June 16th at 6:30. Doors open at 5:30. Get $5 off with the code Aaron. Thursday at 8 o'clock, I will be at the Madhouse Comedy Club downtown. We are making the return to where it all began. So be sure to go ahead and tune in for that one on Thursday, June 20th. Friday, June 21st, we are driving up north to Temecula. We'll be at Relentless Brewing. I've never been there before. I'm not really sure what to expect, but it should be a lot of fun. So if you're in the Temecula area, swing by for that one on June 21st. Tuesday, June 25th, I will be doing a promoter spot at the La Jolla Comedy Store. So if you are in the San Diego area and you are interested in coming to a show for free, All you need to do is buy 2 drinks. That's it. That will be on June 25th. That is a Tuesday. Please RSVP with me. Send me a DM to Seabass Jokes. Write a comment right here. Send me a message. Call me if you have my number. I need 20 human beings to show up, and because of my convincing. So that is our goal right now. Anyway, those are the dates I have coming up. More dates available in the future. This whole comedy gig's sick. We hit 500 sets. We're still going, baby. Let's rock and roll. Keep on grinding. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. This was episode 59 of the Galactic Seabass Podcast, and I appreciate you for being here today. We're 69 minutes into this. Nice. And I just want to say thank you for stopping by San Diego and planet Earth. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Rock and roll. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. Enjoy your weekends. Be well. Have fun. Be merry. Be safe. Do your things. Best of luck in all your endeavors. Thanks for tuning in with me today. My name is Sebastian. They call me Seabass, a.k.a. Galactic Seabass, the host of the Galactic Seabass Podcast, a very one-of-a-kind production. Thanks for tuning in today. We hope to see you next Thursday with another guest for episode 60. Nice little milestone, and I just want to say thank you. So go ahead and have a great rest of whatever time of the day it is for you. I wish you the best of luck with all your endeavors in this life, and I just want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart for tuning in. It means a lot to me for you checking out these videos and being a supporter of this before we inevitably blow up. And there is a plane. Go ahead and cheers, everybody, to all the good stuff. Wishing you all the good things and wishing me the good things. And let's have a good life, everybody. Let's go ahead and do this. Rock and roll, badass. Let's get down to business. All right. That's it. Let's party. Game time. 2 comedy sets tonight. If you're watching this right now and you really feel like it, Quantum Brewing and then Mic Drop Comedy Club. That is 7:30 and then 10 o'clock. In the meantime, I'm hungry, so I'm going to go get some food. You guys are great. Have a good rest of the day. This is the end of Podcast 59. End transmission. Have a good day. See you next Thursday.